So here I am inside a tuk-tuk right now. How that works. That is the meter, and this road is not too wide. You've got parking on both sides, and somehow we've got 2 lanes. That is how close we are to the car right now. You only live once. You gotta enjoy this. Now we're cruising. And these electric bikes have sort of taken over. These are the delivery guys for the food apps. यहाँ से right है ना? So we are 1.7 kilometers, probably like 1.1 mile, and we are at about 40 rupees, 41 right now. Almost everyone accepts digital payments now, which is fantastic. If I can pay this guy, we have reached our destination, about 44 Indian rupees. So here is what a tuk-tuk looks like in full size. And as you can tell, most of them leave their slippers on the side when they're driving. That is the front of the tuk-tuk. And really expensive area. But then you come down here and you've kind of got these, not upset too many people, but for lack of a better word, slums. US, $1 million would, at least in Florida, no, I'm not talking about New York, but at least in Florida where I live, Tampa, Florida, you could probably get a nice 2-bedroom, maybe even a 3-bedroom on the water, on Clearwater Beach, overlooking the ocean, completely nice and clean, probably for 600, maybe 800,000. And that would be like a 2-bedroom. If they're bigger, they'd probably be $1.5 million, even $2 million US. And I guess it's just a perspective, I guess. It's also super convenient to have all these little businesses. I'm going to try and walk around these streets. So there's some food being sold there. That is the superstar of India. And this guy is selling all kinds of different vegetables. So yeah, I'm just going to walk around this neighborhood, try and see, what's going on here. Just a super loud city. It really is. And lots and lots of businesses around here. So that would be someone's home up there. And like I said, those are the neighborhoods. And then, unfortunately, that's the dichotomy of living in Mumbai. And that would be a place where you could go to and get pictures taken, all kinds of stuff. It's digital photography. This would be if you wanted to get your mobiles repaired. That would be an electrical store, air conditioning. That would be a laundry over there. And look at that truck. That is a proper American truck. Lots and lots of businesses in these slums. And then you've got and that is a medical center right over there. a diagnostic center. ये क्या कर रहे हैं आप यहाँ पे? ये gas delivering these gas cylinders. Sorry, हम ऐसे ही जरा shoot कर रहे हैं. Huh? My sister is here, so I'm just gonna go and she's here in another tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuks are a way of life. Are we going this way? So I'm just gonna cross, try and not get killed. Hello. In 10 minutes, my second tuk-tuk ride. That's my sister Poonam. Hello. She's gonna be on the YouTube channel. And here we go again. This is probably one of the most expensive areas in Mumbai. It's called Bandra. And like I said, it's a strange dichotomy. You've got these $1 million apartments, and then you may have some form of, like I said, for lack of a better word, some form of a slum. All right. So I'm going to pause my recording and catch up with my sister, who's awfully quiet right now. So I think she's camera shy. All right. So, sister here runs a catering service. What's the name of the operation?
Sunny Caterers.
Oh, it's running it as Sunny Caterers. Okay, so it's Sunny Caterers, and it's in Mumbai. She operates out of Bandra, Santa Cruz, well, pretty much all over Mumbai. So we're now going to her workshop. कहाँ से left? Oh wow. ये dead end है? Is it a dead end?
बस इधर side पर.
We have now reached, and let's get a lay of the land as it is. And here we have a nicely well-fed goat. It's chilling out, I guess. So I love it, but it can get pretty intense. So this is where her workshop is. Wow, it's a nice one. All kinds of food being cooked here. Oh, this is nice, Poonam. Even though I grew up here, some of the sights are kind of astonishing even for me. I thought, so when I lived here, and I lived here for a good 40 years of my life, I almost had a blind spot for a lot of things. Random goat that's just kind of, hello. I think it's a shy one. Oh, he's eating some plastic, I think. And this is not some countryside, and there is some grass here, but this is in the middle of the city. So amazing. Looking at those goats. Now we're going to look at some chickens. These unfortunately may not have a very bright future, but if you need one of those chickens, they will actually cut it for you right on the spot. The store here, if you need a nice shave, that can happen. Shoes, that would be, as you can tell, going up to that house over there, and still some air conditioning, probably for that house. You'll think in the slum people still have air conditioning or dish TV, which is pretty amazing. Got this guy selling, this is called pani puri, or Golgappa, as it's called. He's selling those. Like I said, I grew up here. I grew up in Mumbai. But I developed such a blind spot. And I've come back here after 7 years. I can't say I'm shocked, but I'm still fascinated by a lot of things I am seeing here. We get into our third rickshaw ride in about 30 minutes. What's amazing though is, despite all the apparent poverty, people seem happy. Still see a lot of smiling faces, even in the slums. They have not heard of antidepressants. Overtaking this guy. Here's a face that has seen it all. She's an entrepreneur, businesswoman, and has been running her own catering business for many, many years. Poonam, what is your take on Mumbai?
I love Mumbai.
You love it?
That never sleeps.
Huh?
The city that never sleeps.
And what else would you say about Mumbai?
Congested, but yet it's home, right? So
Congested, yet it's home, right? Would you ever be able to live in America?
vacationing is great, but I don't think I'll be able to live in America.
Really? Why?
Because people sleep very early over there. So, that's really not my idea.
Because people sleep very early?
Yeah.
I think that is true. Living in a city kind of gives you the energy of that city. When I lived here, and even now, I'm not able to go to bed at before 1:30, even 2 a.m. Whereas in America, I'm usually in bed by 9:30, maybe 10 at the most. But I don't live in New York. I live in Florida. And even though Tampa is, I guess, considered a city, but by Mumbai standards, it would be a smaller city. Mumbai has been called a megapolis. This is inside the Tuk-Tuk. I hope I don't lose my phone. Look at all these Tuk-Tuks. And this guy, the delivery guy, I think he's relaxing. The sights of this town are just amazing. Literally, every street, every person tells the story of Mumbai, which is the story of survival, and it seems exceedingly difficult, but these are people who've not given up on hope. And I say that from experience of knowing, interacted, and growing up in the city. To a Westerner, just being in America, this would seem like a pretty hopeless situation. But these are people who've not given up on hope, and if you were to study the happiness index quotient, they would be just as happier, in some cases, I would say even happier than the average American or the average person living in the West. And I think the big reason for that is community. They all live in big communities with lots and lots of support from their community.